your opening thoughts on what you thought about it?
To turn a team over 27 times, I don't know when the last time we've done that, so I thought we were very active on defense with our hands and rotating and making plays during our rotation, so I was happy with that. And we moved the ball really, really well, got good shots against a really aggressive, athletic team. So, I was pleased, and we navigated our way through these first games and did a nice job with that. And now, hopefully, we're geared up to go down and play some really, really good competition.
Coach, Joel has been a very consistent player for you so far. Tonight, having a plus-minus of 26, what are you hoping to see from him going forward?
He just needs to be solid when he comes in there. That's what his job is. He's that's his role, is to come in and make some open shots and not turn the ball over, make good basketball plays, and just kind of guard his yard a little bit. So he did a nice job of that tonight.
Corey's continuing to struggle shooting the ball a little bit, but he keeps coming out and making plays and kind of throwing himself around a little bit. Is that kind of what you need to see out of him, even when the shot isn't going down?
Yeah, I mean, Corey he needs to start rebounding the ball better. He's got, obviously, we know he's got great size, great athleticism, and in years past he's rebounded it really well. I'd like to see him rebound a little bit better, but hey, listen, he's a very good shooter, and shooters do what they do, they shoot. So he's taken all good shots, so that's a good thing for us.
Killian's continuing to get his legs under him and knocking down shots. How nice is it to see him get kind of assimilated out there?
Yeah, it's just great. It's great. It's very obviously rewarding. Just you feel good for him just to be able to get out and play in front of the home fans. But also just for our team, man. I mean, he makes us so much better and makes things so much easier for everybody around him. So hopefully that thing will keep getting better and better and not give us so much problems and be able to keep playing him like that throughout the year.
You mentioned how physical this game is. How do you feel like that's going to help you guys down the road to be playing physical teams like this and coming out fighting and your team continues to be gritty?
Yeah, I mean, we faced some real athleticism tonight. These guys were, actually these last two games, we were quick and athletic and pressured us and got after us. And so, you go to a tournament like the Bahamas or Maui or any of those, you can play three vastly different styles in 3 nights. So it's nice. We've seen zone, we've seen man, we've seen sagging off guys, we've seen good post play, we've seen 5 guards. So we've seen a lot, and we'll see, some real legitimate talent now as we move down there. But, it's been good for this young group to kind of have to face a lot of different things kind of on the fly and just adapt.
You've done a lot of pretty big-time tournaments around the Thanksgiving holiday over your time here. What is it about making those trips and playing those kinds of tournaments around Thanksgiving that appeals to you?
Well, it's just what you do. I mean, it's what we have to do here. I mean, it's if we want to be a national program, which we do and which we are. I mean, that's what we do. So it's a small group of teams that are invited to these type of elite level tournaments. We happen to be one of them. So it's worked out great for us over the years, irregardless of the outcomes of the games.
How does this one stack up with some of the better ones you've been in?
I mean, it's definitely up there. I mean, on paper, it looks like it's certainly the best one of all the tournaments this year, and much like Maui was last year. So it's great to be involved in it. Now that's going to make it a really tough 3 nights down there. But again, that's why we want to be involved in it.
Talk about kind of that sagging off defense. Aside from just encouraging guys to shoot open threes, is there anything you can do to take advantage of all that space you're given offensively?
Well, first of all, they didn't happen tonight.
Yeah.
That just happened the other night. So I mean, no, not really. I mean, you can move the ball and all that, but again, it's hard to get anything in the paint because everybody's in there. But I mean, I thought they handled it great the other night, quite frankly. And Ryan ended up having close to a career high, and we may or may not see it again. He's shooting the ball very, very well.
What can you say about Drew Timmy's work ethic?
He's great. I mean, he's a breath of fresh air. I mean, his personality, his energy, his confidence is great. He gets in those games and usually changes it one way or another, mostly for the good, but sometimes not, but he's always given you great effort and great toughness and a physicality both on both ends actually, and we trust him. I mean, we run a lot of stuff to him when he gets in those games.
What would you like about your guys' win tonight?
Thought it was a great team win. You know, we played really good defense this game, and I think it's going to the Bahamas on a high note.
Speaking of that defense, 27 turnovers. But this was a physical game. Talk about that and describe how physical it was out there, and you still caused 27 turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got up and pressured. Like I said, our defense was really good, and then it was physical, but that's the kind of game we like. We'd much rather have it be more physical and less fouls calls because that just benefits us more. So I know everyone enjoyed it. So.
Drew, last game, you may have not gotten to the start that you wanted to. How important was it to get to a strong start?
It was huge. You know, we've kind of started off slow and given teams hope, and the good teams don't do that. And I think that we've been hitting it hard this week at practice, and I think we really responded to the challenge. So hopefully we can continue that.
When it comes to tonight and the previous game, Coach, you said that both the games were really physical, like we mentioned. How do you feel like that's going to help you guys, especially going into this tournament in the Bahamas?
I just think it makes you rise your level of playing and energy, and I just think it makes everyone come to a new level. So the more physical, the better.
You've been here for almost 6 games, and now you turn around and you get to take a trip to the Bahamas. How cool is that for you, and what are you looking forward to about it?
I can't wait to go back to some warm southern weather. Let me tell you, I've been wearing a lot of jackets, but it's going to be fun. But at the end of the day, all we want to do is win. So it'll be a bad trip if we don't win it. So that's the goal.
Are you looking forward to? I mean, it's obviously going to be quite a step up in the level of play you see down there from your opponents. Are you looking forward to seeing that?
Yeah, we are, but every team we played is good, and we got to show up every night regardless of who we play, so it's just going to be like another game.
Do you have any family going down?
Yeah, my mom, dad, and sister are going to go down, so it's going to be nice to see them again. It's been a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Of course, you guys will be in the Bahamas, but thinking back to other Thanksgivings and things, do you have any traditions that you celebrated with your family?
Cowboys game. It's a must, so hopefully we can pull it out this year.
You guys caused 27 turnovers tonight. That is pretty dang good. What was that defensive energy out there like for you guys tonight?
I just believe defense get us going, so it was nice. You know, we can score a lot of points off turnovers. I think this has been a major improvement this year, and we're just trying to be active defensively and to lead our offense. And I think we're doing a pretty good job tonight.
These last 2 games have been very physical, and I feel like that's just going to prepare you guys to be successful. What can you say about the physicality of these last 2 games and how you feel like that's going to help you guys in the long run?
Yeah, I mean, we play really tough teams. They go hard to the glass. They impact us. They foul a lot. I think it's going to help us a lot because, when we're going to tournament, for example, we play against teams from the East Coast, or it allows us to know how to play against different types of basketball, not only the West Coast basketball. I think it's pretty important. I think my first year I remember playing Florida State, and we were kind of surprised. We have not played a team like that in a while, so I think it's going to help us a lot along the way.
Oh, you go.
You guys had 5 players that had double-digit scoring. How important is that going forward, knowing that you guys have different players that can put up?
I mean, we have a really good team. We have really good players. Everybody can score in this team. I don't think Corey got double digits today, so I think it tells a lot. He can't get double digits every game, so we have a lot of players who can do a lot of things, and I think every night is going to be somebody else's night, and we're just passing the scoring around, just everybody trying to do his things.
For you personally, what's the biggest thing you want to improve on this year and continue to get better at with the Zags team?
Every time I come in, I'm just trying to bring a lot of energy. I'm just trying to work on picking my teammates up. Every time I get on the court, just bring a lot of energy defensively, be solid defensively, and being able to run the offense. I'm just trying to set up my teammates a lot, grab some rebounds and do the little things that they don't do, and just, get everybody going as much as possible, and while staying aggressive, obviously.
How excited are you guys for the Bahamas?
I mean, it's a pretty cool place to be, especially for Thanksgiving. Gonna spend 6 days over there, but we have to not forget it's like a tournament, so we have to get the work done.
How prepared do you guys feel for the battle for Atlantis? There's a ton of really great teams in this tournament.
I think we're well prepared. Like you said, we played 2 really tough teams coming in, so I think we're ready. We got to take every game, one game after the other, but I think we're ready. We did a pretty good job during the preseason, so we'll see.
What are your thoughts on the effort tonight?
We had a really good stretch. Learned a lot about ourselves, and tonight specifically, we played really good defense. Offense wasn't as efficient as we normally are, but our defense was really, really good. And even though we haven't really done much going into this Bahamas tournament, it feels good to be 6-0.
You're struggling with the shot a little bit, but Coach in the postgame mentioned how he likes that you're doing a lot of other things to help this team win. How important is it for you to continue to beat rebounds and steals and that kind of stuff, even when the shot's not?
Yeah, it kind of goes back to my role in the team last year. I wasn't always the guy shooting shots, and I didn't have quite the volume that I have this year, the luxury of that. So when things aren't falling, I got to focus on getting offensive rebounds, getting to the cup, shooting free throws, that sort of things to help me get going.
How ready do you feel like this team is for the Bahamas?
Ready. Our last played a really good team in Michigan State in our scrimmage preseason, and we're kind of chomping at the bit to play, a top 25 team again. We got some good games on the horizon. We got to take care of Southern Miss first, and we're excited to be down there, excited to be in the sun. Can't wait to get there.
As much as it's a business trip, you want to go and win some games. Are you able to kind of step back and be like, hey, not a lot of people get to do this. This is a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, of course. And we did that in Maui, and I think that's why we're leaving tomorrow to get down there, to have a few days on the front end just to enjoy and get in the water and soak up the sunshine. So, and Coach Few's a beach bum himself, so he wouldn't let that. He wouldn't make us go down there and not do anything at all.
Of course, you guys will be down there, but in the past, what are some Thanksgiving traditions that you've had?
We don't have a very big house at home, but we always find a way to pack everybody in. That's kind of the thing. Our house was the hub. And we were pretty traditional with the foods that we ate. You ate food, watched football, fell asleep on the couch. And then my mom makes grape pie. So pumpkin pie, berries, strawberry rhubarb, all the spread for dessert. That's kind of what we did.
What's the biggest thing you guys learned about your team in this physical game here tonight?
Kind of know a little bit of our identity, like how we're going to score, who's going to defend, who's going to rebound, and I think everything, certain games are going to be different, so it's going to take a whole 40 minutes for everybody to just buy into what we're doing and just give a good effort.
You mentioned that identity. How important do you feel like that is, especially going into the battle for Atlantis?
I think it's important because at the end of the day, we're going to play some tougher competition, so the stakes are going to be higher right now. So at the end of the day, we got to go in with the right mindset of understanding what is ahead of us and get the win.
These last 2 games, Coach Fee mentioned, have both been very physical. Can you describe the physicality of these last 2 games and how you feel like it will help you guys?
I think it's going to help. When you're playing kind of like lower schools, they come in with the mindset of let's knock off the big dogs. And so at the end of the day, they're going to give you their all, whole 40 minutes. And so you've seen this entire week they came in. UTA started with a great push, and they came in and played a pretty good game. And so at the end of the day, we just got to carry over to things what we're doing, learn from our mistakes, and have a good Bahamas tournament.
27 turnovers is what you guys forced tonight. What was the defense like out there, and the fact that you guys did lock down and forced 27 turnovers?
I think we just got back to the things we were doing early in the year, even when we played Michigan State, and then kind of like our first opener. We just getting back to what we do accustomedly, just sitting down on defense and just getting deflections and getting steals and trying to turn defensive points to offense.
How ready do you guys feel for the Bahamas at this point?
I'm ready. I think we're all ready. And I think it's going to be a great trip. And at the end of the day, man, I'm ready for the competition. I'm ready to be just in a little sun, just enjoy it and just take it all in.
Of course, it's a business trip, but like you just mentioned, the sun. You guys are leaving tomorrow. You get a few days to get in the water. How excited are you guys for that, to kind of bond off the court a little bit and relax a little bit before you guys get to business?
I think we do a pretty good job. When we're here in Spokane, we have kind of like game night, or we just hang out at Corey houses. And so, but I think it'll just be just something, a different experience, not just in Spokane. And I've actually been there, so I kind of know a couple places to go. And so I'm just looking forward to it.